My name is Aaron, and I grew up in the world of metal. In fact, it's the only thing I ever really cared about in terms of music. But you know what, recently, I've wanted something a little bit different. Well. Look who decided to come back. I don't know what's going on with my hair. It's extra curly today. So that's fun. Anyway, we are doing, shockingly, another Dreamcatcher song. And today we're going to be doing Starlight. And, I think it'll be fun to check out. I think that it's fun to kind of see what other things that we got. We've gotten a lot of metal. We got some funk. Let's see what Starlight has to bring us, shall we? Let's do it.
Our Starlight. Starlight. 고마워 썸녀들.
There we go. Oh no, this is nice. No, this is an absolute bop. No, this is good. Okay, wow. Very good. This is a very fantastic song. Okay, so, a couple things to talk about. This is probably something that, for some people, might be considered controversial. I don't see it as controversial. And that's the discussion behind backing vocals, like backing tracks. It's not a big deal. It's kind of like auto-tune. If you're a good singer, auto-tune will make you sound better. And if you're a bad singer, unless if you're extremely heavily overproduced, you're still going to sound bad. Backing vocals. Let's go to that for just a second. It's to create a certain atmosphere. It's to create a certain feel. I think that there's nothing wrong with backing vocals. In fact, recently Ronnie Radke of Falling in Reverse, yeah, that's it, has talked about using backing vocals and talking about how, in a sense, we kind of get to a point in our brains as humans that when we hear a song done in a certain way, that, we're basically attuned to hearing it like that. And that is why backing vocals are actually pretty important, because the fact of the matter is that it helps provide that sound still, and it's not too jarring. And honestly, it's just layering as well, vocal layering, which is, something we talk about a lot when it comes to production in a song. There's a lot of layers to music, and there's a lot of layers to production. And first and foremost, almost every single vocal line is going to be layered in some form or fashion. And that's what they did on this. So I did want to get that out of the way. Once in a blue moon, I have people ask me, like, oh, what do I think about this? And what do I think about backing vocals and auto-tune? So I like to kind of reiterate the stance that I have. If you're looking for a specific sound and you're able to recreate it, there's no reason to be mad about it. If that's what you're going for, no need for anyone to be worried about it. That's on you. So let's talk about the next part that I'd like to talk about, and that is actually just the overall structure of the song. And actually, I was even talking to someone about this earlier today. I think the thing that's really good about this song is that it's kind of an upbeat song, right? It's kind of keeps its pace going throughout. And the only time that it ever slows down is, again, for Dami, which makes sense because you kind of got to give Dami the vocal time she needs. So the reason why I think that is a cool thing, though, is because the way that the vocal lines are laid out, it's actually something that almost is inherently in your brain to make you think that this is a very touching and emotional song in a caring sense, right? But the thing that's nice is that because it is that positive upbeat, it's almost constantly pulling that emotion, and it gives that consistency of, like, it's going to be this consistent feel throughout for the vocal line and for that emotion that they're trying to portray. And I think on top of it all too, when they kind of switch back and forth between the 2 or 3 singers and whatever they use or whoever they use, just really plays well into that emotion. So I think that's the one thing that I think is just really, really cool about the song. Anyway, that's probably about all I can say. If I was to say one thing, and this is no slam, I actually have like tons of merch for this, but it actually could sound like that it's almost like part of a Sailor Moon like movie or like credits or something like that. And like I said, I own like multiple pairs of bands of Sailor Moon. I'm a huge fan of Sailor Moon. So anyway, really fun though. I really like it. It kind of gives me that feeling, and I think that's in part nostalgia and part emotional for me, and I think that's why this song is also really effective. But anyway, let me know what y'all think about the song. I'm a little curious to see how you all think about this. So anyway, we'll see you next time. That's fun.